What's up, guys? This is going to be a different type of video today. We are actually taking the RV on one of the first road trips. We're in South Carolina now. We're actually going to Nashville, Tennessee. And so yeah, we're going to kind of do a little vlog, which isn't normal for this channel. But basically what I'm going to do, start off, is go around, make sure all the storage compartments and stuff, get this awning put in, and then I'm going to take you guys through the startup sequence. We got to put the jacks up and a few other things. We got to build some air, but yeah, gonna go ahead and show you guys how all that works. All right, so gonna go ahead and start it right up, and we're gonna hear that the beeping. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it says low air, so while that air builds, we'll hear that that beeping noise. And what we're gonna do is go ahead and flip the airbag dump, and we're gonna turn on our levelers, and we're gonna bring up the levelers. So we're gonna hit all jacks retract. So while those jacks are coming up, we're gonna go ahead and walk around the outside and make sure all these storage doors are shut, and then yeah, make sure everything looks good. This RV has a 400 horsepower Cummins, the ISL 8.9 liter Cummins, and it does pretty good. All right, so it stopped beeping because we built air. We got about 70 or 80 psi. It's still gonna build to about 100. And then now we're going to raise the visor up in the front, and that shade over there. We're going to turn on our little GPS system right here before we get going, and that's just this little button right there, and then that should power up, which it is. And there's Dylan. Hey. So we got the slides already in and got a bunch of groceries here. Lots of travel snacks, and while he puts all that stuff up, I'm gonna go back here to our refrigerator and make sure that this turns on. So I gotta turn on the inverter on. There we go. So inverter just cut on, and we got power to the fridge. I'm gonna turn the ice maker off for now.
We are ready to go.
Ready to go, ready to go.
Let's get this thing rolling.
What's our plan for today?
We don't have a clue, do we?
We don't have a clue. Also, this is the first trip with the new floor, so we're gonna see how all that does. So yeah, fun stuff. But anyway, all right, so everything's building up. If you guys look, you can see that the airbags are starting to raise up pretty quickly. I don't know how well you guys can see it in the video, but they're raising up, and we should hear the air tank blast off here in a minute. But yeah, so we're about to leave. We're about to just load up the rest of this stuff, and then we're gonna head out. And it's about a 4.5, maybe 5 hour drive. We're probably gonna need to get some diesel. I forgot to check the tank. But we'll get diesel, and then about maybe an hour and a half before we get to the first stop. Okay, so first stop's gonna be Johnson City. We're gonna stay there for a couple days, and then we're gonna go from there to Nashville. But before we get to Johnson City, we're probably gonna end up, I don't know if we're gonna boondock or stay in a Walmart parking lot or what we're gonna do, but we'll keep you guys posted on that. All right, and we're gonna turn on the generator just to get the RV cooled down. So generator just started up, and we're going to
air fresheners.
We're gonna turn on this rooftop air conditioner here, and just to kind of help get it cooled down. And then before we leave, we might end up turning it back off. So high cool 74, and then that should cut on here in just a minute. that I was able to make the turn in between the fence. I was like maybe that close, but we got it. This is one reason that I love this RV is because it has these pull-out bins, and I wasn't gonna get an RV unless it had this, but they're super nice because you can pull them out either side and push it right in, and then it locks. Boom. So we're all even back there. We got another one that's all filled up with some stuff, and yeah, all we got left is just the clothes hamper, and I think that's about it. I'll do one more walk around before we go, but that's looking good. All right, guys, we are on our way. We just closed up the gate, and it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful trip. It's never ending. So we didn't tell you guys the reason for this trip. Well, for one, it's just vacation, but for two, my brother just moved to Tennessee in Johnson City, and so we're going up there for a couple days to help him get his house kind of fixed up and you know, some wood rot fixed. And then after that, we're going to Nashville.
No. And then after that, we're going to Nashville, Tennessee for me to go see my friend Ruby Lee, who was runner-up on The Voice with me. Well, I wasn't runner-up, she was runner-up. But we both got 4-chair turns, and I'm going to see her make her Grand Ole Opry debut, which is amazing. I'm so excited, and we're gonna have lots of fun.
So we got our little cruise control set, and we are 1700 RPMs going 65. And the last trip, we only went on one other trip, is whenever we first got the RV, and we were going like 75, and we did not get very good fuel mileage. So this trip we are going to see if we get any better going 10 miles an hour slower. We left a day early, so we're not really in a rush, but yeah, we will update you on that. And we're also still trying to figure out if we're staying in a Walmart or where we're staying.
I got these to keep us awake, and apparently it's their 100th birthday, so it's a new flavor. So I'm gonna try it out. But what is y'all's favorite road trip snack to keep y'all going? We really need to know. We've tried Twizzlers and Suckers, and we're kind of getting tired of candy. So what do y'all munch on?
I like peanuts. Like, not, well, I like boiled peanuts, but what are they called? The salted peanuts?
Oh, just cashews.
Oh, cashews, yeah. We just stopped here at Zaxby's. Well, Zaxby's is right behind me. I stopped at Kimbrell's, whatever that is. And there's a nice little grass field beside the store. So got Blitz out here. Come on. And yeah, he gets to run for a minute. So we're about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours into the drive. We got maybe another hour and a half before Asheville. And we're going to stop in Asheville at a Walmart that's over there, and we're gonna sleep there for the night, and then we're gonna get a few things from the Walmart, and then we'll wake up first thing in the morning and drive the hour and a half to the campground. And it's the Jonasburg KOA, and we got a nice river site, so that should be pretty fun. But Dylan's inside getting the Zaxby's, and then we're gonna hit the road. All right, so Dylan just got the Zaxby's, and we're about to eat that and get back on the road. So yeah, we will talk to you guys.
Oh, is it on me?
In the next pit stop. right on top of half a tank. So, but we've also been going very slow. Like 65 has been our max. Right now we're going 58 to 60. So definitely get a lot better fuel economy going 10 miles an hour slower. I guess 60, 65 is the sweet spot. But we've also been running the generator the entire time. And I don't know how much that burns, but I think it burns like half a gallon to 0.7 per hour, depending on the load on it. So, but anyway, we just went through a little rainstorm, and like he said, we got 2 more hours to go until Walmart. So, yeah, let's go.
Where in the heck are we?
We are about 45 miles or 40 miles from the Walmart parking lot, and that's where we're going to call home for tonight.
We're going to get there at about 8:45
and we're going to run into Walmart. We're going to get us some supplies, and just started raining a little bit, but we're at the foothills of the mountains, and so yeah, we're about to start going through the mountains here in about 10-15 minutes. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a video on that. So yeah. Alright guys, we just pulled up to a TA, and we're about to top off our diesel, and then we're about 10 minutes till the Walmart. So let's do it. So a fun fact with our RV, it has 2 sides to fill it up on, and once you get kind of close to being full, it shoots it out the other side. You got to leave this open, otherwise it doesn't vent and you can't really fill it up. So got to figure something out with that, because that's all diesel on the ground. But we put in $345. Let me look. We put $344, 85 gallons, and we still had a little over a quarter tank. So we're full now. All right guys, here's the final update for tonight. So we made it to Walmart, and we're about an hour away from Johnsonville, or Johnson City, I mean, Tennessee. And we just kind of parked in the back. There's another RV right over there. So we're in the back of the parking lot. We're not messing with anybody, so I think we'll be okay here. I don't think we're gonna put our slides out. If anything, we might put one of the bedroom slides out. But yeah, we're gonna end the video here, go get our stuff from inside, and then we're gonna resume this video first thing in the morning. We're gonna make our way to the first campground and set up, show you guys all that. And yeah, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Good morning everybody. It is 9 a.m. and we woke up to a thunderstorm. As you guys can see, it's raining. It's been raining for probably about 30 minutes. We had some campers over there that came in after us. I don't know if I filmed that last night or not, but we're gonna wait for the rain to stop, and then me and him are gonna go so he can use the bathroom. But yeah, good morning. All right guys, so just kind of stopped raining. It's still drizzling a little bit, but stopped raining enough for us to go out and him use the bathroom. But yeah, pretty nice spot. We didn't see all the mountains around us whenever we parked here. We're just at the Walmart, and we're in Asheville, or right outside of Asheville. But yeah, everything's been working really good on the RV. Generator's been running all night with the AC running, and so pretty happy with everything. But we're probably, it's about 10 o'clock, maybe a little bit, maybe 9:45 or so, and so we're gonna get ready to head out, and it's about an hour drive. We're gonna drive there, and then we're gonna show you guys how we set up, and we might go back into Walmart to get a few more things. But yeah, this was a nice little stop. Also, wanted to ask, what is y'all's favorite overnight stay? Is it Cracker Barrel? Is it Walmart? Is it Bass Pro Shops? Where do you guys like to stay if you're just kind of traveling and you don't want to pay for a campground, or if you can't find a campground?
Oh, good morning, Smoky Mountains. We're out at the Dollar Tree. We're out at the Walmart and the Dollar Tree. Oh my God, I just stepped on a grass. So we both woke up a little stuffy, so there's probably lots of mold up in there. Look at that Smoky Mountain. We had a nice stay last night. Not many sounds, a free spot, and we even have our own pond that we can go swimming in. Might have a little sewage in it, but that's okay. Grooming time!
If you guys have a German Shepherd, then you know they shed lots, and especially after you give them a bath.
That wasn't a good one.
Even after you brush them about 100 times, they still have to shed a lot. Alright guys, we just pulled out of Walmart. It is almost 11 o'clock. We got an hour early check-in at our campground in Johannesburg or Johannesburg. Oh wow, look at all that water. And so yeah, that's where we're heading right now. And we're gonna hop on the road. We're gonna go to a restaurant named Pal's, get some lunch, and then it should be perfect timing for us to go to the campground and set up. Alright guys, we just made it to, what was it called again?
KOA Jonesboro.
Jonesboro, KOA. And the nice man just showed us where our spot was with the golf cart. And it's pretty tight. But we made it. We were in a 40-foot Class A, and we made it no problem. Look at that view though. Shine that out the top of the window.
We can hear the river roaring.
Look at that thing just roaring. So what we're gonna do, we are going to put the jacks down, set up, that way we can turn off the engine because we're kind of loud and we're probably pretty obnoxious. So I think we're pretty good here. We got enough space for our slide outs on each side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and release the air. And once all the air is out of the airbags, we will set the levelers. And then once we're done setting the levelers, what are we gonna do?
Turn off the windshield wipers.
Turn off the windshield wipers, and then we'll go outside and we'll start connecting all of our electric, water, sewer hookups and everything like that. And it's drizzling a little bit, but not too bad. All right, so now all the air is released, and what we're gonna do is click on auto. And we're gonna hear things happening here in a second. Just like that. And what it'll do, it says jacks down. And now it's leveling us, and we see that green light in the middle there. And it's gonna do a little bit more. And then once that green light stays on, it is leveled. And then once that's finished, we'll cut off the engine because we don't need that anymore, and we'll go outside.
Here's a little behind the scenes because we have the craziest, most needy dog that likes to bite his toenails off and bite his legs off until there's blood all over the place.
Alright guys, so now we're going to go to the hookups and we're going to go ahead and hook up everything. And I just realized that don't have the key. All the compartments are locked. So 1 second. Unlocking all the compartments now. All right. So, what should we do first?
We need to get that AC going.
Yeah, let's do our power first. That's a good. All right, guys. So first step, you get your surge protector, and you want to make sure that all these are off. We have 50 amp, so we're gonna plug that in. We'll flip our breaker. Make sure that it's all green lights. If it was red or something, then something would be wrong. We'll flip that off. We'll get our 50 amp power cable for the RV. Plug that in like so. And then what we can do is flip that back on. And we heard the click, green lights. So everything's good. Now, second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up our water. And I just heard our AC kick on, so that's always a good thing. So everybody has their own little water connections and water hookups, but this is how I do it. So I put a T, and I have my regulator on this side for fresh water, and I have a meter on the other side for the black tank. So whenever I go to flush it, which I'll show you guys, we can measure. Does that make any sense?
No.
Alright, always use a separate hose for your fresh water. And you can go ahead and hook your filter up to the regulator side. Just like so. And then you hook this into that. And then,
ooh.
And then we run this up into there like so. Oh, weird how that's so wet in there.
Something might be leaking.
Hope not. We definitely need to check that. Anyway, tighten that up like so. And then that is our freshwater hookup. And probably what I'll do, should I go ahead and hook up the other hose too? Might as well, right? So, always have two hoses, one for your freshwater, one for your black. I hope nothing's leaking.
I don't know what I'm pointing the camera at because it's black.
It's wide view. Okay, and then this is our black tank hose. And we'll run this up through the same hole. And put that right in there for the tank flush. And I like this hose because it has a shut-off valve there too, so just in case one of them isn't shut, you're not filling up your tank and being all crazy. Oh, and it does help to screw it the right way. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's on there like that. Now, the last thing that we have to do is our sewer hose. So let's go ahead and set that up. so now get your sewer hose, and the sewer hose will run up underneath here. Everybody's is going to look a little bit different. I'm going to take that off, hook your connection right there. Make sure that is going downhill, which it kind of isn't. Kind of going uphill, which you definitely don't want. And then these hoses are nice because it expands like that. And then you take off your sewer connection, and you got to get a fitting.
Ew.
So then you get your little fitting right here. These are threaded most of the time. Yep, there you go. So that threads in. And then this turns like that. And then you can kind of rearrange this so it's going downhill. Ours kind of isn't. This is higher than this right here, so it's okay though. It'll still kind of flow, and then you'll just have to pick up the hose at the end. If we were staying here longer, then we'd probably do something to fix that, but no big deal. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna close up all this. We'll turn on the water, go inside, make sure we have water pressure, and then we still gotta put out our slides, and that'll be the last step. So let's go inside and do that. So guys, we had to put these two carpets down because whenever we did our LVP, basically the slide has little rollers and it'll end up scraping the LVP because that used to be carpet, so the rollers just kind of slid on the carpet. And we're all widened up, everything looks good. So now all we got to do is just roll up these carpets and make it home. So yeah, that kind of concludes our setting up and getting to the campground. We'll be here for 2 days. Actually, let's walk outside. Let's show. Here's our view from the window of the living room. And here is the view from our window. There's our window right there. And we are right on the river. Beautiful. So anyway, that's gonna conclude this video, and yeah, we'll see you guys on part 2 of this whenever we leave from here and go to Nashville, and we'll be there for the rest of the week. So hope you guys enjoyed. We don't normally do these videos, but let us know what you think and if we should keep on doing them. Peace.